Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Joshua Baker, Vice President and Chief Academic Officer at Midwestern University, and I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2023 Midwestern University White Coat Ceremony for the Arizona College of Osteopathic Medicine and the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. At this time, I ask that you please rise and join us in singing the national anthem. After the national anthem, please remain standing for the opening reflection delivered by Ms. Angela Marty, Vice President of Administration and Communications.
Today, we express our appreciation for these students who have chosen to join our academic family at Midwestern University. May our students find success as they embark on this new chapter of their lives. May they absorb both the knowledge and passion of their teachers and mentors. May they treat their future patients and clients with kindness and respect. May they recognize that they are embarking on a lifelong journey of service to others. And with the guidance and support of their faculty, may they soon realize their dream of becoming healthcare professionals. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Marty. You can now be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Kathleen Geppinger, President and Chief Executive Officer of Midwestern University, who will deliver her opening remarks, and welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Baker. And my warmest welcome to all of you. You know, as I look around the room and I see so many families and friends here to watch this wonderful ceremony, it just makes me feel excited for all of you, and especially for the students that are sitting before me. You know, because so many of you worked so hard to get to this point. You had to go to undergraduate programs. I think about 75 of you went to our biomed program to get yourselves ready for today. And so you think about the journey that got you here. It's not been the easiest one, but you got here, and today you're getting your white coat. And this day is filled with symbolism. Everything we do has got some symbolic meaning to what we do. But I want to begin by just welcoming all the students in our College of Podiatric Medicine and the College of Osteopathic Medicine. You're important members of our community, you're important professions to the world, and we need you, and we're just glad you're here. And I want to spend a quick moment to say thank you for any family that traveled, and those families that are watching around the world as we televise this live. I hope that they also appreciate not only the symbolism of today, but the hard work that went into getting the student to this white coat moment. It's not been an easy journey for many, but they did it. So when we think about the white coat and its symbolism, we think about how it all got started. And it got started very, very interesting. It was really beginning when physicians in the 19th century decided that they had to integrate more science into the healing arts of caring for people. And the scientists at the time were working in labs wearing white coats. So physicians who never had put on white coats before, in the 19th century decided they would take and integrate the healing arts and the science of medicine and put it into one. And that's how the white coat became symbolic for the health professions. And so today, all of you are going to get a white coat, and you're representing the colleges of this university. Now, before I get into any more about why now and what do we do and how do we do it, I want to take a minute and thank those that helped us get to this ceremony. And that really is both the faculty that are going to help you by putting the coat on you. It's also all the administration that is here to support you. And I'm going to very briefly introduce those on stage so you see that we are here supporting all students from many different professions. You already met Dr. Joshua Baker. He is our Senior Vice President, Chief Academic Officer. Miss Angela Marty, who gave you a reflection, is the Senior Vice President, Administration and Communications. Dr. Daniel Tapia is the Vice President of all operations here at the university. Dr. Gloria Yue is the Vice President, Chief Academic Officer. And Dr. Shannon Sesterton is the Dean of Students. And representing other colleges on the Glendale campus is Dr. Jared Chamberlain, the Dean of the College of Health Science, Dr. Elisa Feist, the Dean of the College of Optometry, Dr. Carla Guttrell, the Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine, and your deans, Dr. Jeff Jensen for the Podiatry, and Dr. Lori Kemper, the Dean of the Arizona College of Osteopathic Medicine. Let's say thank you to them for being here. Now, the white coat ceremonies didn't exist forever and ever, but they did start in 1997. Midwestern University was one of the very first universities to go ahead and do a white coat ceremony. At that time, the Robert Wood Johnson wanted to support more people in the health professions, and so they gave a grant to buy white coats. Well, we jumped on the bandwagon in 1997, and I immediately said, well, we have to do this. So we did it in a gymnasium in Downers Grove, and it was all of 100 students. That's all we had. But at that time, we said, we should get the white coat on them. And by the way, we didn't have families, we didn't have friends, we didn't televise it, of course. We just did it in the gym. Well, later that year, I was walking across campus, and one of the students from pharmacy came to me, and he said, you know, how come the medicine students got white coats, and we're working in labs, and we didn't get a white coat? And I thought to myself, he's right. Because all the professions are together and they're interdisciplinary, and they should all be respected with that white coat. So it was in 1998, and many of you probably weren't even, talking at that point. We actually started a white coat ceremony for every single student. And we always did it in the first year. And we did it because we wanted to make sure that we set the stage for a lifetime of learning and a lifetime of professionalism. Now, when I look at how it's evolved over the years, it's been really interesting to me. As we evolved as a healthcare university, we adopted the concept of One Health, because all of us are here to care for individuals, for patients, for the animals that we love and care about. We are here because everyone at this university as a student wants to be part of the healing arts. So you all have one common goal. And so we take that goal and we say, what can we do to really represent what you're going to be doing for your entire profession? And that's put a white coat on you. So today we're going to do that. You're interdependent with all the other healthcare professions. You become one of many that are going to care for others. And during this whole journey that you're going to be on, you're going to learn to work with other professions, be with other professions, so why not be coated and wear the same attire? Now, I've always had students say to me, why now? And I know for many of you, you've got finals in 2 weeks. Some of you may have exams on Monday. And it's like, why now? And you all nodded yes, you're nervous about the next couple weeks. But we decided many years ago, why not right away? Why not put a coat on you in the very beginning of your career so you don't wait to see a patient? You start thinking like a physician, as a podiatrist. You start it today, and you're not going to put it off for a couple of years. We want you to be ready at any time and represent this university and your given profession as we go forward. And so we say there's a lot expected of someone who's in the health professions. Let's put a white coat on you and have you represent us from day one. So it's sometimes a burden to wear the white coat. And that is because there's going to be a high expectation that you're a professional. And yes, you're going to be held to higher standards than other professions. And yes, you're going to be accountable maybe for someone's life. And you are going to have to take that very seriously. And the white coat puts that burden on you. But you have accepted it because you dreamed of it and you wanted to be here. So today, look at this as an opportunity. Look at it as a great way to start a career the right way. Think of what you're going to do to help others. Think of how you're going to fulfill your own dreams. And take it as a very serious first step. I will tell you, medical school, podiatry school, it is not easy. It's a long journey. It's a journey that some days you're going to think, why did I do it? And there are other days you're going to say, boy, this is the best thing I ever did. But one of the things I want all of you to do is when you do get discouraged, put the white coat back on. Look at yourself and say, I started out on this journey, I want to finish the journey. And you wear that coat every time you think you can't. And even if it's just standing in your room or looking in a mirror, think about why you started the journey, and then keep studying, and then keep going. And to the families that are here, I just have one brief word of advice. Give them patience. We expect a medical student to be a professional from day one. We don't treat them like an undergraduate, we treat them like a graduate. And we need the families to respect the journey they're on. It's a difficult journey. It takes a lot of study, it takes a lot of sacrifice. It doesn't mean they can run home every time they have an issue. They're going to have to do it on their own. But if you're standing there with them, if you're there in spirit, if you're there to give the hand when they need it and wipe a tear if they have them, if you can do that as a family member, you are going to help us all the way and make the journey easier for them. So give them time and patience. Let them become the professional they want to become, and you'll be there on graduation day saying, thank you, I did. So to all of you that are here, as you get this white coat put on your shoulders, it's given to you by a faculty. It's very symbolic too, because the faculty are inviting you to the profession. They are asking you to join them in caring for others. So when they put that coat on your shoulders, think about the fact they're inviting you to a profession that they represent. And them coming to you saying, we want to do it, is a very, very important step. So enjoy this white coat, wear it with pride, wear it with great respect, and before long, I'm going to have you walk across the stage so I can graduate you. But thank you, and have a wonderful white coat ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. Geppinger. The students will now be coated by their college representatives. We will begin with the Arizona College of Osteopathic Medicine, and then the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. You can find the names of the announcers and coders for each college in the program.
As soon as you're ready. Okay. Ready? Are we ready? Now coding the Arizona College of Osteopathic Medicine. When I read your name, please step forward. Hassan Abadali. Adele. Jocelyn Aguiar. Saf Ahmad. Safa Akhtar. Tarek Al-Shahir Belhaddad. Matthew Alexander. Brandon Allred. Samer Awood. Kaylin Aspie. Manar Awadallah. Thomas Baker. Sanjana Balagere. Joshua Ballard. Tasneem Bambuwala. Sophia Barajas. Bernardo Bartolomeo. Laith Bosch. Austin Bay. Natalie Bell. Soham Bamvadadia. Nuria Blake. Tyler Borko. Avo Bosnoyan. Ava Bradford. Clara Brewer. Jessica Bristol. Christopher Birch. Rahul Krishna Burma. William Burnett. Nicholas Calto. Declan Carr. Riley Kasawe. Alexis Kachurin. Gambadi Chahal. Kayla Chambers. Waha Chowdhury. Yian Chen. Catherine Cheng. Eunice Choi. Sarah Christensen. Kara Clancy. Kenneth Caldwell. Madison Cook. Caitlin Cooper. Kelsey Cosolino. Samuel Cruz. Liam Curtin. Michaela DeCuna. Mark Dancio. Taylor Daniel. Catherine DePinto. Derek Denard. Sharon Dollywall. Navneet Denoa. Vipandip Dillon. Navneet Dillon. Jehan Dib. Marguerite Josso. Chen Dong. Melena Douglas. Madeline Dumke. Danny Duong. Cyrus Epen. Daniel Edson. Bradley Embley. Nicole Aravic. Jackson Etter. Christian Fajolo. Louis Falk. Damian Farian. Abigail Fleming. Reagan Fletcher. Brooklyn Flynn. Amanda Foley. Dylan Fox. Isaac Bakerman. Jana France. Lindsay Furman, Kyle Gardner, Jordan Garland, Adam Garza, Lawrence Gawade, Dunya Ganima, Dea Glamock, Madison Gala, Michael Gonzalez Carriccio, Anika Grock, Cameron Gritz, Matthew Gross, Samantha Guerra Lopez, Nicholas Guest, Olia Habib, Arshan Halakor, Hayden Hamblin, Jeffrey Haney, Victoria Hendricks, Elena Henry, Ghazal Hindi, Zachary Holmas, Colton Howell, Alvin Hozon, Alexander Herdachek, Tristan Huang, Patrick Hunt, Kimberly Hun, Carlton Igwe, Abidemi Imuro, Kevin Inman, Arub Jamal, Parth Jayaswal, Jamin Jensen, Cal Johnson, Emma Johnson, Riley Johnson, Hassan Jones, Jacob Jones, Neiman Kalanwa, Anish Kalia. Venuta Cantati. Danielle Kennedy. Ali Khan. Majid Khan. Rami Khanfar. Sarah Korsandi. Deborah Kim. Kathleen King. Carrie Kirk. Vishnav Kishore. Alexander Kozak. Harrison Kramer. Anjali Krishnam. Edward Lavandier. Joshua Lazo. Cindy Levan. Jackie Liang. James Lin. Kevin Link. Jonathan Lowe. Pratishta Loda. Ho Locke. Alec Lyons. Andre Liskus. Nicholas Magat. Kayla Martin. Diana Martinez. Wusan Masri. Victoria McGowan. Matthew McCoy. Sneha Michelini. Sorry, screwed that one up. Atlee Moberly. Juyung Moon. Julianne Moore. Sarah Musa. Ajeni Muralidhar. Kinza Name. Theodore Nanya. William Nelson. Yana Nemanova. Duck Nguyen. Huy Nguyen. Julie Nguyen. Ali Mahmood. Lê Tu An Nguyen. Truong Nguyen. Shivam Nipanikur. Alec O'Reilly. Damaris Okoa. Sienna Olivas. Judy O'Mace. Tyler Orr. Christina O. Abigail Overmeyer. Matthew Peppernick. Ashley Parker. Ahmed Pasha. Nella Marie Pataningagat. Josue Peña Nunez. Ellen Peng. Annie Fawn. Kim Fawn. Michael Poppin. Lauren Potter. Xenia Pujani. Serene Puri. Rocky Rafi. Jeanette Ramirez Garcia. Aryana Rosti. Sean Rattan. Tuan Nguyen. Megan Roshnot. Colin Risch. Jeffrey Reed. Dustin Renke. Rafael Rios. Shoa Ali Rizvi. Carly Roberts. Hannah Rogers. Jonathan Roseboom. Ellen Ron. Lara Sabri. John Bernard Saloom. Tara Solmans. Maya Salmon. Nathan Sange. Stephanie Sayedge. Kendall Schmidt. Angela Schrommel. Aaron Schultz. Mika Schwartz. Rajmi Sethi. Hadi Shabazz. Zrar Shahid. Anjali Shwarma. William Shelton. Eris Shino. William Sidwell. Jacqueline Simmons Rollins. Maya Spiegel. Grace Snyder. Keaton Sorensen. Duncan Tanner. Matthew Tanner. Erica Tankulat. Tushar Tayapal. Savannah Terrell. Narig Thomas. Prashanth Thomas. John Tracy. Tanisha Trivedi. Reno Trong. Muniba Vaid. Aditya Veridan. Vanessa Villicart. Timothy Vosler. Catherine Wagner. Brigden Waite. Keely Walker. Skylar Weber. Ethan Weiss. Kelsey Westerhouse. Krissa Wilcox. Brett Wyatt. Parker Young. Amir Zaghi. Andrew Zhang.
The first 10.
Now coding the Arizona College of Podiatric Medicine. When I read your name, please step forward. Bryson Allen. Bint Al-Hada Al-Sad. Zachary Anderson. Ethan Andrews. Carlos Arias. Trevor Barnes. Isabel Bathkey. Miles Bean. Jennifer Megan Beard. Austin Benally. Weston Bircher. Brandon Burgess. Christopher Carbone. Jasmine Carmen. Lily Cohen. Levi Davis. Audrey Diaz. Garrett Gibson. Jackson Gibson. Daniel Gottlieb. Antoine G. Haddad. Cheyenne DeMay Darlene Harris. Misha Iqbal. Angel Joan Kovacs. Anna Cleopolis. Renita Lahiri. Tate Larson. Christopher Lee. Leah Wynn. Tyler Neiman. Rusha Patel. Leticia Pichardo. Foster Riegelmeyer. Brendan Ross. Gianna Ruiz. Zachary Scott. Jason Subik. Derek Swanson. Grace Tatagiri.
Dr. Geppinger will now administer the oath of commitment. Will the students please rise? The oath can be found on the first page in your program.
Thank you, Dr. Baker. Does everyone have it? Now I want you to read this with me. I want you to read it with conviction, and I want everybody on the 101 to hear you. So we're going to be loud and clear. Okay, and we will begin. As I embark upon my at Midwestern University, I will enter into a relationship of mutual respect with my teachers, my colleagues, to enhance the learning environment and gain the knowledge and skills and attitudes of a healthcare provider. Accept responsibility only for those matters which I am competent, maintain the trust expected of a healthcare provider, and never take advantage of the payer-provider relationship. Respect the patient's right to privacy. Value the knowledge and wisdom of the healthcare professionals who have preceded me and endeavor to contribute to their tradition. Recognize my weaknesses and strengths. Strive to develop those qualities that will earn the respect of my patients, my colleagues, my family, and myself, and continue this learning throughout all the days of my life. Let's be seated. You know, as I look at the sea of white coats, it just brings such a smile to my face, because all of you are going to wear it with pride as you enter this new profession, and I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful journey you're on. My advice to all of you is enjoy the journey. I have always had students tell me that everything gets to be a blur between the first day of medical school and graduation. And while you think it's 4 years, it goes very fast. And so during these 4 years, get to know your colleagues, get to know your classmates, get to know people on campus, get to know your faculty. They're here to teach, mentor, and care about you. And get to know why you're in the profession. If you can do service projects, do service projects. If you can get out in the community, talk about health and why we need people to be healthier and take care of themselves. You're on a wonderful, beautiful journey, and I hope that every day of the journey makes you learn something new, challenges you to think something new, and be with each other. And I'll tell you, the 4 years is going to be the most wonderful 4 years of your life, because when you're done, you've reached a dream that you started a long time ago. So have a wonderful journey. Wear this white coat with pride. I can't wait to see you on campus, get to know you, and know that you're part of the healthcare of the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Geppinger. Will the students please stand for the closing reflection, which will be given by Miss Angela Marty.
As we conclude this ceremony, let us remind our students that the entire Midwestern University community stands by your side. Our dedicated faculty, staff, and administrators are committed to guiding you through your rigorous coursework and clinical experiences. We are here for you as you face new challenges, embrace fresh opportunities, and build new friendships. We also extend our heartfelt appreciation to the families and friends whose love, sacrifice, and support have made it possible for you to reach this important milestone. And most of all, as we look forward to coming together once again to watch you walk across this stage as proud graduates of Midwestern University. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Marty. You may be seated. As we bring this ceremony to a close, we want to thank you on behalf of the university for attending today. We look forward to gathering together again at the celebration of your commencement from Midwestern University. We congratulate you once again. Welcome to Midwestern University. This ceremony will now be brought to a close.